Cincinnati, baby.
Space
Going
Jam.
into the college championship football.
We're on to Cincinnati.
Glad they made it in.
All right. So we're going to do trivia, but real quick before we do, Monday Night Football just started. It's 0-0. Let's get our picks in for Pats at Bills. It's really windy. There was a little bit of snow. Snow cooled off. So Bills are favored by 3 at home. I have the Bills -3. That's the side I'm taking. I think maybe we're jumping on the Pats bandwagon a little bit too soon. They haven't really beaten anybody noteworthy. They beat the Chargers, I think, is their best win. They also beat the Titans, but the Titans had no A.J. Brown, no Julio Jones, no Derrick Henry. So it was like the win against the Titans doesn't really impress me very much. They beat the Chargers handily. So that one impressed me. But Jimmy, you're on the other side, aren't you? You're back in Belichick in the weather.
Patriots +125 money line.
Money line.
And simply because they might not be the best, they might not have kicked the team's asses that you wanted them to beat or done it, but they've been one of the more consistent teams in the league so far, playing the game that they play, not getting outside of that and not losing games where they get blown out to a point that they try to get outside of that. So just the consistent factor of it. The Bills can get erratic and they can't run the ball very well. And in this weather tonight, you better be able to move the ball on the ground well. And I don't know outside of Allen if they're going to be able to do that.
I will say this could be a game that comes down to whoever turns the ball over twice. And if I had to take a guess of who will turn it over twice, it would be the Bills.
Definitely. Yeah.
So, Brad, what about you? What do you got for this game?
I'm just going off a track record. I mean, the Bills -3, I think easy. Because you think both quarterbacks, we're talking wins in the 20s up to 60. Mac Jones doesn't have the arm strength to kind of throw through that on a slant.
Yeah.
Allen does have the arm. And you think back to last year, Buffalo beat New England both times last year. The last 3 games Josh Allen's played against Bill, they've only picked him off once. So you look at the 2 closest wins Buffalo has all year was by 15 and 18 points. So it's like
when they win,
they win big. So Buffalo -3.
Okay. Let's do some player props real quick. Brad, I'll keep it with you. What do you got for player props?
Wins crazy. I'm taking the under 2.5 on field goals. It's +140. I don't think anybody can kick shit.
He finds a way to take the under on anything.
Find one, dude.
Hey, I have a couple overs, so if we have time, I have some overs.
Yeah, hit us with another one. What else you got?
I like both the New England receivers, Myers and Bourne, to go over on receptions. Myers is covered the last 3 weeks. He's basically covered every week this year except week 9. And then Bourne at 2.5, he's covered every week since week 3.
Yeah, that seems low for Bourne. Just 2.5.
They both get about 4 or 5 catches a game. And they both get 7 to 10 targets. So,
you know what was another one?
I channeled my inner top.
I thought about Emmanuel Sanders just got drilled. Sorry for the interruption. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
J.C. Jackson.
As a catch, though, PPR. There you go.
PPR. Yeah, PPR, you're clapping.
Yeah, there's a point.
Sanders gets drilled. There we go, Sanders.
We got to get the trivia.
PPR.
Maybe get to 8.
Fuck PPR. That is a point,
PPR.
Dude.
We could do a whole episode.
That'll be in the off season.
Yeah,
that'll be an off season one.
Real fantasy real football people.
Yeah. Save your heat. Save your heat. We're gonna need it. in February.
We're not posing for football cards now.
Hey, you're not Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Yeah.
Now play with some speed.
Yeah.
We were
So-
playing that for Seahawks yesterday. He was loving
Yeah.
it, dude. He's like, no, keep it rolling.
Can't go
dude.
wrong.
Yeah,
The
it is
whole-
incredible.
The
It's
whole
incredible.
run of the 17 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry his character was taunted by the
Yeah,
emails or
man, he
whatever.
screwed
But
up,
man,
man,
it was
but-
just emails. Like I really don't think
Who
it's who the
knows
guy
what-
was.
Exactly. The players would have come out and said that about him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Yeah, so,
And-
but
Warren
anyway,
Sapp
anyway,
would have come out and
and
been like, that
the
racist motherfucker, dude.
You know the only
Yeah,
asshole that
right.
did?
all those
Keyshawn
players.
Johnson.
All
Keyshawn
those
Johnson.
guys. Are you
Shocker.
Yeah, but
kidding me?
Keyshawn and him didn't get along,
Right,
dude.
shocker.
It's no
Shocker.
Warren
surprise.
Sapp would have come at him, dude.
Right,
They all would have been like,
exactly.
you
Yeah, exactly.
racist motherfucker, dude. Like,
Warwick Dunn would have
they-
spoke up.
Yeah.
Warwick Dunn would have been like, oh, stop up the gut. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But
I got legs.
Brad, you mentioned back to the Pats Bills game. Brad, you mentioned Jacoby Myers, and Kendrick Bourne over on
Yep.
receptions. I actually when I was placing bets for the game tonight, I thought about taking Nelson Aguilar to score a touchdown. It was plus 700. And I just feel like Aguilar's not going to be that big of a part in the game. But all you just need to do is hit that one shot play to
you're right.
Aguilar. And
I don't know how
7-1
many red
odds.
zone targets he has, but I mean,
It wouldn't even
Hunter-
necessarily be a red zone target. It could be a 40-yarder, which
It could.
tonight with the wind is
well,
tough,
and
but-
that's my thinking is that there's no way there's going to be a big play, and it's going
Yeah.
to be all these dump offs to.
Before we get to trivia, too, I like Cole Beasley at over, I think it was like 4.5 receptions. On
Yeah.
The game, which
Yeah,
is,
he's
like,
woken
pretty
up a
low
little
to me,
lately.
man. Yeah.
He was doing nothing early.
Even
in
if
the
they
year.
get blown out, 4.5 receptions for Cole Beasley is like
Yeah.
pretty. I mean, if they're if
Yep.
they're winning, lose it, whatever, just just throwing it to get rid of the ball on a.
Right.
You got another one you like, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I like the same player for both. I like Devin Singletary over 42.5. There's a turnover. There's one turnover. We just talked about it.
Oh shit!
Pats punched the ball out. Why is Matt Breida in the game? It should be Devin Singletary, the dude
I
talking
told you they
about.
love Breida though. They
Devin
seem to love him.
Singletary over 42.5
Bang!
rush yards. Devin Singletary over 13.5 reception
It might
yards.
be the game right there.
These are both winners.
It might be the game.
Matt
right there.
Breida fumbled, so this even
They're
strengthens
lucky they're
these
at where
bets.
they are. I mean, because you're
Yeah,
field goal's not guaranteed, but if you do
Yeah.
that 40 yards back, you are fucked.
right. Yeah, but Matt Breida fumbled, so he should sit his ass on the bench. Give Devin Singletary the ball, and these bets are
benched.
winners. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that.
I like Singletary in this game, especially with no Zach Moss and
I just
Matt
don't like any
Breida.
running backs in this weather. Against
Yeah,
Bill
it's
Belichick,
scary.
Man. It's
Yeah.
gonna be tough sledding down there.
Yeah, well,
What about the one I saw? The over under for Josh Allen is 35.5 rushing yards. What do you get? What would you?
I
go
would take
there?
the over if I was going to touch that one. I would take the over.
Yeah, see,
Josh
I'm with
Allen.
Jimmy. I'm taking the under.
Under on that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll note
Belichick
that one.
plans for
He's
that
only
shit,
covered
dude. He's
in
not gonna
5
let
of-
him throw it over the top, and he's gonna have a
Right.
guy watching him the whole damn time.
He hasn't even covered that in half of the games. 5 of 11. That's how many times he's had more than 35.5.
Yeah.
I don't
like
see
the way the
Bill
NFL
like,
did it
like
this
Jimmy
year.
just said. Yeah.
There's good matchups. Like this is their first time playing the Bills, meaning that like the Patriots see them again later, and the Broncos just played the Chiefs. Like there's a lot of good NFL scheduled it right this year. Which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
They try
But-
to create some parity.
I'd
Yeah.
say
Like, good
Allen.
matchups.
I'd say Allen could hit that over on the rushing yards just out of like pure necessity. Like they're not really able to do anything
he
else,
picks
so
up like
he's
7 at a
scrambling
time,
and
maybe
running
like a
around.
12-yard run. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see it. That's
I
what
get
makes
it.
it.
Just when I started looking at
Vegas
the
has it
numbers, it's just like,
close.
when I figured he does it almost every game. And then when I saw it's almost like every other game, a little less than that. I was like,
All right. Fair enough. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
fair
Trivia.
enough.
Let's get into the
Trivia.
meat of the episode, the trivia. Jimmy, are you ready
Here
for
we
this?
go.
You ready for
Fine.
this? You gonna get a dub? You gonna get a dub?
No.
Let me see who gets the first question here.
No.
These are all-
What's the method today?
These are all it's a bottle caps. Joe. He's got a bag of bottle caps sitting here.
banger
We're
alert.
flipping bottle caps.
Yeah.
Bangers.
I save them.
Bangers,
I save
bottles,
them and I
beer.
recycle them.
Shout out to
No, I'm
Banger
kidding.
Bottle Beer Review.
We can't
Bottle-
afford
what
a
was it?
coin. Yeah.
What was most channel?
Glass
bottle,
can,
plastic
bottle, beer
bottles,
review.
beers.
Jimmy, call it in the air.
Tails.
It's tails.
Banger.
Right.
It's tails.
You go first. Fuck off.
Sounds
You're
good.
gonna give Brad 4
Are
out
we-
of
are we
7
now
questions.
Now when
Are
I
you
only
sure?
get one.
Are you
Are-
sure?
Hey, are we changing our scoring methods here? Are we right?
Every
We
every correct answer is worth 1 point.
Thank God.
Whether you're the first person to answer, the second person to answer.
I just wanted to clarify before we
All right,
got.
we're good.
All
I
right.
know we
I'll
discussed
kick.
that.
All right. Question number 1.
You defer.
In 21 years, how many times has Bill Belichick lost to the Bills? 21 years he's been coach of the Patriots. How many times has Belichick lost to the
Okay.
Bills? A, 9. B, 4. C, 6. Or D, 7. So he's played him 40. He's played him 40 times. How many times have the Bills won out of those 40 games that Belichick's played them?
Can you go through them again after you finish your drink? I heard
got
4, 6, 7, and what?
I got 9, 4, 6, or 7.
I'm gonna go 4.
4 is incorrect. All right. Jimmy, remaining answers 9, 6, or 7.
They got smoked that year that he signed there. When they got
When Ty Law went to the Bills.
and he had
Or
like
Lawyer
couple
Malloy.
hits.
I'm sorry. Lawyer Malloy.
Lawyer
I'm
Malloy.
sorry.
Yeah. That'd be 1. I'm trying to think. I have to go 6. I think.
Yeah. I can go through them all win by win if you'd like, and then you will struggle to remember the
You
amount of
gotta
games
help
I
out
went
that
through.
much.
All right.
Yeah, that wouldn't help at all. Hey, there he goes. Damian Harris.
Oh, God damn it. Was it a long one, too? Was it like a 60-yarder? It was a 64 fucking yarder. Damn it.
Yeah.
You'll be close, man.
Will you mute your TV, Jim?
Oh, yeah. My bad.
God,
But,
that
I'll go with
hey,
6,
I said
man.
them too.
I'll go with 6, Matt.
You go with 6. That's incorrect. It was 7.
7.
So the Bills have beaten the Pats 7 times in 40 tries.
Yeah.
And they won both of them last
Part
year.
of me is surprised.
That's where it killed me was last year. I didn't credit that. Yep.
Okay.
I even gave a little hint. Yeah. With
0-0. Yeah, I wanted to start that first question off like themed in the game, with the money.
Especially since I kind of told everybody they won both last year. Or Bill lost.
These assholes aren't kicking the field goal. They're going for 2, Matt. If you come back and win this game, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude.
No, Josh Allen. No, Josh Allen does not have the 50 burger in fantasy in him tonight.
Is Harris 25?
No.
No.
All right.
But Jesus Christ. Singletary will still out.
Ramondre.
I hope.
Nah, they're gonna get killed. I told you.
I
dude.
should have started
Patriots are
Damon
working
Harris.
on
I should have
tonight.
taken your fucking word for it and started Harris over Singletary. Gosh,
you played against me. You played Singletary.
No, this is in another league.
Oh,
but
okay.
I also have Harris on the bench against you. So there's that. Started Jerry Jeudy instead of him. All right.
Oh,
keeping with the Broncos theme, Jimmy, this question's for you. Who was the last Broncos quarterback to beat the Kansas City Chiefs? Is it A, Drew Lock, B, Peyton Manning, C, Brock Osweiler, or D, Brett Rippon? The Rippon and the Terran.
Osweiler, I think. Osweiler.
Osweiler is incorrect.
Wow. Ripien.
Brad.
Ripien.
Brad, since you're a fan of the Broncos, you should get this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
We got Drew Lock, Manning, or Brett Rippon.
Last to beat the Chiefs. Oh, man. I don't think they beat them last year, did they?
I don't know.
I was hoping I'd get a hint since I'm such a big Broncos fan. I'll go Rippy, I don't fucking know.
Rippin? No,
Thank God.
Rippin is incorrect.
Thank God, it's Peyton.
It's Peyton Manning.
It's Peyton.
But isn't
yeah.
that fucking sad, dude?
Yeah, I know.
That's
That the
Matt
Broncos haven't beat
No,
him.
I actually know
Well,
the
I was
years.
thinking
That's why I
through
said
Lock.
Osweiler,
I was
'cause
like,
the day that Peyton Manning threw his like career yardage thing and they brought out like they did a whole thing for it. They took him out of the game and Osweiler had to finish it because Peyton got picked off like 4 times after that against the Chiefs. But that was at Mile High. And so they must have already beat that. Yeah, they must have already beaten him at
Or
Arrowhead.
Peyton beat him again since then or something. However it worked out.
But it had to have been,
All right, so still 0-0 here.
Jesus.
Brad, question number 3 is back to you. Which one of these teams did not win at least 100 games between 2000 and 2010? So we're talking that decade, 2000 to 2010.
okay.
Which one of these teams did not win 100 games in those 10 years? A, the Patriots, B, the Colts, C, the Packers, or D, the Steelers?
Patriots, Colts, Steelers. Who else?
Packers.
Patriots.
Patriots is incorrect. Jimmy, between 2000 and 2010, which one of these didn't get to 100 wins? Colts, Packers, or Steelers? God damn this Damian Harris run. I hate when I have these regrets like 30 minutes into a fantasy football switch out. I know nobody cares about my fantasy football team. Damn it.
I'm gonna go Steelers.
That's incorrect. It was the Packers.
Wow.
It was the Packers, and they won a Super Bowl in that stretch too.
Wow.
And it went from Favre to Rodgers, so you'd figure with no gap in between.
I thought
the
with Ray
Packers-
Lewis and shit too with the Steelers, like they would be kind of matched.
When I didn't think there was that many good Bledsoe
Tommy
years.
Maddox, but there were, I guess, with Tommy Maddox early on in the 2000s.
Yeah.
That's a good. Damn, that's a good one.
All right, so we're still
Jesus Christ,
scoreless here.
poor retarded.
Question number 4. This one starts with you, Jimmy.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison
Yep,
had 130 career touchdowns.
he did.
How many playoff touchdowns
Oh shit!
did he catch?
Dickhead.
Is it A,
8.
2, B, 4, C, 6, or D, 3?
How many playoff touchdowns?
Playoff touchdowns.
All right,
For Marvin
he
Harrison.
Played from like I would say in the playoffs. 02. Oh, I don't want to say this out loud. God damn it!
He played 17 playoff games.
What were the options again?
2, 4, 6, or 3? Oh, this one's hurting him.
Yeah, this is tough because I know half of them were against the Broncos. Those
Yeah.
early like 03, 04, whatever. Read the options again. My bad.
We got 2, 4, 6, or 3.
I'll go 3.
3 is incorrect. All right.
That was a guess.
Brad, back to you.
No idea.
Playoff touchdowns for Marvin Harrison. How many? Remaining options are 2, 4, or 6. Even numbers.
It's amazing. In 14 playoff games, you said, right?
I think it was 17, if I'm remembering
Wow.
my stat digging here. 17
Man.
playoff games.
Gotta remember. Well, yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll go 6.
You'll go 6. That's incorrect, dude. He only had 2.
2.
Two.
He only had
Wow.
2
'Cause I was
playoff
thinking
touchdowns.
I would have
with
never
man.
guessed
Reggie
2.
Wayne,
I figured
Dallas
4 or
Clark,
7.
Stokely,
Right. Well, and
they had-
he always spread the love, but still, it's like I
Exactly,
figured he
man.
made enough plays.
Yeah, at least to have more than 2.
All right, you know what we do? We
Those
were
are-
we were 0 for on this first trivia sheet. We just
We go to the next one.
we bury this one, man.
Let's
Or
go.
you
bury
save
this
it.
one.
I don't know.
We
That's
started.
Ask you the
Something.
same questions next week and see if you remember.
Probably would get it wrong. If you brought one back against me, dude, funny.
Let's
dude.
see how good your retention skills
All right.
are. Back
All right.
again.
Question number 5, Brad. You got first dibs
Oh,
here.
Shit. All right.
Which running back never rushed for 2,000 yards in a season? Is it A, Jamal Lewis, B, Barry Sanders, C, Bo Jackson, or D, OJ Simpson? 2,000-yard seasons.
Bo, Barry. Who are the other two?
OJ Simpson,
OJ.
the murderer, or Jamal Lewis?
Alleged. Jamal
Allegedly.
Lewis.
Shit, these are good, man.
I'm going to go Bo.
You'll go Bo. That's correct. We got a
Wow.
correct answer.
Holy
1-0, Brad.
There we go. I knew Lewis
I don't even know what I would
knew
have said
Barry
there.
did.
I figured you knew Jamal. I wasn't sure about Jamal, but that one year he went nuts. And like,
when he set the record, with like 250, I think at the time, 252 was the record.
The tough part about that question is like only
OJ
one of those people played in our lifetime.
OJ ran for 2,000. Really?
Yeah, OJ Simpson.
Wow, I did not. Wow.
Yeah, and he did it in a 14-game season.
No wonder
that motherfucker,
dude. He was making people money.
All right, so go ahead. It's 1-0, Brad. Jimmy, question number 6 is for you. You got to tie it up here. This is the random question I threw in. I was scraping it together late. As you guys know, we were prepping for the podcast, and I was like, I need to figure out a couple more questions. Well, this is one of them.
We know you spent all day on it.
Who was the Texans' leading rusher yesterday? Is it A, Rex Burkhead, B, Brandon Cooks, C, Tyrod Taylor, or D, Royce Freeman? Well, you know Royce Freeman, the ex-Bronco,
Yeah, I know.
He's got a shot at it.
God damn, the Texans.
The Texans' leading rusher.
They were my dog.
They played the Colts, dude. Dude, Brad, you brought it up. I meant to mention this in the first part of the show. I told you guys I was going to parlay our dogs of the week. So I had the Steelers. Jimmy, you had the Washington football team. And Brad, you had the Texans. I parlayed those three on the money line. On a $5 bet, I would have won like $327. But the Texans came up just short, losing 31-0.
Well, and I even gave the warning to it. I was like,
the Colts. The Colts beat their ass. It was 31-0.
The way we had picked everything and the picks I had made, like literally the only game I couldn't contradict myself or take another dog was fucking Houston and the points. But oh well.
Yeah. Well, it was at least they fought hard. It was a close game, 31-0. All right.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, do you
clearly with their leading rusher?
Jimmy, do you remember the question? Let's start with the question.
Yeah, no, the rushing leader for the Texans yesterday.
Okay.
What were the options?
We got Rex Burkhead, Brandon Cooks, Tyrod Taylor, or Royce Freeman.
God, I don't remember seeing any of them yesterday. So
they didn't do much. The total's low.
It definitely wasn't in the red zone. That's for
sure. I go Tyrod.
Tyrod Taylor's incorrect. All right, Brad. Remaining options.
Give me Burkhead.
Burkhead's correct.
Yeah.
That gives Brad a 2-0 lead.
He's had a fucking reemergence.
So Jimmy, well, this last and final question, number 7's got to go to Brad. This is why you don't change that scoring rule. If Brad misses this,
I didn't bring it up.
Hey, for question number 7, we're going back to the old scoring rule. If the second person answers correctly, it's worth 2 points.
All right. I hope you got another question ready then.
Question number 7. I'll figure it out. Which NFL defense has allowed the least points this season? Is it A, the Cardinals, B, the Patriots, C, the Browns, or D, the Bills?
Easy. Duh.
Patriots, Browns, Bills. Who was the first one?
Cardinals.
Patriots.
Patriots is incorrect. Jimmy, to tie it up and force overtime, which NFL defense has allowed the least points this season? Is it A, the Cardinals, C, the Browns, or D, the Bills?
Bills.
That's correct. Ding, ding, ding. We got overtime. All right. Overtime question is the Bills just scored a touchdown to make it 8-7. Which position player on the Patriots will touch the ball first on this next drive? Is it A, Damian Harris, B, Ramondre Stevenson, C, Kendrick Bourne, or D, what's that other fucker's name? Jacoby Myers. Let's go.
Well, it's a commercial break.
Who's going to touch the ball first?
Position players for the Pats when they get the ball. We got Damian Harris. He's
Jimmy's
the
up
favorite.
first, right?
Jimmy would be up first here. You're right. We got Damian Harris, Ramondre Stevenson. We got
Harris.
Kendrick Bourne. You're going to take Harris. Kendrick Bourne. Brad, you can throw out a guess, or you can throw out a name like Hunter Henry. You'll go Ramondre Stevenson.
I don't think they're going to be that cute. They've been pretty boring so far tonight.
All right.
But they could come out in shotgun, and I could see him giving a handoff to
what was
Stevenson.
that? We ran out of time for something
you have
and wanted to
another
kind of
good
get
trivia?
back to it.
Like a tiebreaker or something, though?
This is the tiebreaker. This is a live tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's just we're gonna have to wait on her. But all right, yeah.
Yeah, no, but we'll sprinkle in something else here. There was something we wanted to get to at the end of the last episode that we said we'd circle back to. Fuck, man, my memory's shit right now.
We had talked about how week schedules for some teams. I don't know.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the AFC playoff teams because we got obvious division winners, or so we would think, in the Titans, the Chiefs, and
I think the Colts will sneak in there, though, man.
You think the Colts will make the playoffs?
I think they're going to play a bigger role going.
Let me pull it up
next month than what, you know what I mean? I really do believe that they could actually play the Texans or the Titans without fucking Henry aren't that good. And the way
they just have the
Wentz
easiest schedule.
No, it's fine. But dude, I'm telling you, I don't think that, dude.
Well, basically, it comes down to the next two games for the Colts after the bye. You cannot give up both of those games. Play New England. You get New England at home at least, and then you're on the road at Arizona. You have to win at least one of those two games. Because if you go 2-2 and go 9-8, you're probably not a playoff team. As much as I do think they are built for the playoffs as much as any team.
I just like the Bengals and the Chargers so much. I just want those teams in. So the Colts I could afford to see on the outside.
The Colts are just a better team than the Chargers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And they play a better football game. They know what they are.
Okay.
The Chargers, you don't really know what you're, and even yesterday, they blew it almost, man. They kind of got, and luckily they were able to rebound because they had a 3-point or a 3-score lead, and they were able to kind of be all right, let's get it going again. God, and they were able to bounce
They
back.
just have an easy schedule compared
to the Chargers. The Chargers are so fucking cool, though, man.
They're inconsistent.
Right now,
what do they got? The cool shoes or whatever at high school? What are we talking about?
I don't know. They look nice on the TV,
so cool,
and I really
man.
I like Justin Herbert. That was a Justin Young comment.
That
was a Justin Young thing. Dude. Oh, the Chargers are just so cool.
Yeah, they're so cool,
dude. Brad, you won trivia. Ramondre Stevenson with the handoff. There it is. Jimmy can't win. Jimmy cannot win trivia.
Can't buy it.
Stevenson lied.
I'll take it. Have fun picking him out.
He got a first down too on it. That was a good run.
Yeah, it was a good carry.
All right.
Have fun picking him out.
Well,
yeah,
Jimmy,
that's half the fun.
You would not be making.
I guess
the
I would
trivia
not know
playoffs.
Dude,
Jimmy would not be in the hunt.
What happened to me, man? I thought I was good at trivia
playoffs. It was your idea,
trivia
man.
Was
trivia was your fucking idea.
I love
it. You
man.
suck at it.
No, you guys just come up with bullshit.
Well, We changed the scoring per your request.
Thank God.
We had to
actually tied.
We had to change back the scoring to get
me
you
to tie
to
it.
sudden death.
Even a shot to win. Yeah. I needed the dumb score. Yeah.
It all worked out.
So I don't know. Do we call it there and just go enjoy Monday Night Football? It's 8-7 game.
I don't know if we have anything else to say, man.
Well, one last thing. While we were talking AFC wild card. Jimmy, you like the Colts to make it, but that means we have to. One of the teams that the Colts has to replace is the Bengals, the Chargers, the Bills, or the Patriots.
What's the Bengals schedule going forward?
Tough.
They have San Fran.
That's where I would put it.
Yeah,
the way they got
worse.
banged
The
up on
Chargers is
Sunday.
easy. Yeah,
They got
Cincy's
banged
tough.
up yesterday. Since he got banged the fuck up.
Yeah, Burrow's a
Not
fucking
just
gamer,
Burrow,
man.
but not just him, dude. Mixon got hurt. They had a cornerback get hurt, dude. All within like a half an hour, man.
I
And
think
it was like, yo, dude. They
Cincy's schedule is San Fran at home, at Denver, Baltimore at home, KC at home, at Cleveland.
Yeah,
they're probably out.
See, that's what I mean. That's where I think that
I don't know, man. It's hard to doubt Burrow, even with a
fair,
fucked up
but
pinky.
That's fair.
It
but
is.
I put
And I just have zero faith in Baltimore right now. I feel like if they make it to the playoffs, that's a success at this point. Because Humphrey is done for the year. He's done for the year. I mean, they have nothing.
You've watched them more than I have. The Ravens.
Yeah.
I've seen a decent amount of them. That's not a team that has like any remote chance of winning the Super Bowl. They just don't have enough.
8-4, they're fool's gold.
Yeah,
Like,
Lamar has to
like
be Superman for them to win, and it's just not.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen every week. It's definitely not going to happen 4 weeks in a row to win you the Super Bowl. So,
yeah, I don't know Denver's schedule, but I would think they still have kind of a path.
No, we got like the Chargers at least once.
I don't know, man.
You got the Chargers and the Bengals once each. I know that much.
Their whole
we got the Chiefs again.
I just hate the Broncos' philosophy. They almost like play to keep the game close instead of playing to win. It just pisses me off, man.
I've tried to but
yeah.
Again, I don't want to even. This podcast is about having fun, about beers and bets. It's not about.
So
hell yeah,
the Broncos is tough to have.
The Broncos,
fun
I would love to, man, but you take it for granted a few years back when we had Peyton, and it's like, God damn, you're winning 13, 12 games a year, and you don't think about it. And it'll be there with the Bucks. You'll be there.
Let's end on that positive note. The Bucks got a solid chance
Monday night
this year.
game too.
So
enjoy that.
Yeah, we'll enjoy Bill. We got Bills and Patriots tonight. Next weekend, the Bills will go to Tampa. That's another pretty good matchup.
Yeah, that is
to look forward to.
Game, man.
And then Thursday's episode, we'll obviously pick the games like we always do, and we'll throw some other little wrinkles. Christmas movies, leave us your favorite Christmas movies in the comments, because we're going to be doing a Christmas movie draft pretty soon here, and we'd like to get some input,
probably around the 15th of the month or whatever, like when
we're getting close,
probably the week before like Christmas,
right around there. Right?
Yeah, full week before.
I like it.
Yeah, so we'll get that going.
All right, well, enjoy the game tonight, y'all.
Right on, boys.
And
cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Hit them with the hind.
Let's go, Devin Singletary. I need some.
Hit him with the hind.
Let's go, Bills.